All right, what's up, man?
All right.
So we finally made it to a portion of where we're trying to go. We're trying to go to the Gretna Fest, and it's down in downtown Gretna, and it's pretty packed actually. So, so we're gonna come down here. We're gonna go ride and do our ride on the levee, but we're also gonna do a little bit of exploring. And everybody's going in the opposite direction, so I guess that's where you would check in. I'm gonna do a little riding around though, just so you can kind of see what's going on. And I got spotted by some people behind me, and evidently these folks behind me don't realize that I have just as much right of way on a bicycle as they have in their little fancy sports car. But you can't fix that kind of stuff. And I'll tell you a quote from somebody a whole lot smarter than me. The only fight you win is the one you do not have. So if that means you got to say you're sorry. If you got to eat some crow, hey man, get a fork and a knife. Eat that crow. But you could avoid trouble. Woo, woo. You can avoid trouble by avoiding the confrontation. And you got to realize when you're on a bike, excuse me, motorcycle, bicycle, scooter, mini moped, four wheeler, you don't have no protection. So if you want to stay on those wheels, keep your mouth shut because it's for your benefit. Now, what is nice about right now is I can travel at a faster speed than all of these cars because I have a bicycle. But the cars can't. So that's the Achilles heel of the cars versus bicycles. So you can kind of see, like in certain cities where cars are predominant, you can move around pretty good on a bicycle. And the challenge I have, how's it going? The challenge I have is pedaling, trying to look through the camera lens and keep the bicycle, moving forward. So we'll actually go, and, oh man, I would have stayed on the street, but those folks are kind of taking up the whole street, if that makes a difference. And you don't really have a shoulder to go around. So, like I say, the fight you win is the one you avoid. So if I avoid it, I don't have to waste my time dealing with it with something. And I don't know if this is the last day of the Gretna Fest or not, but um, if you hear that creaking, that's my bicycle. And maybe when I stop, I'll show you the saddle of my bicycle. It might explain the creaking noise. Rough Rider. So I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna come back and go around. to get up on the levee. Just a little FYI, when you're on, I guess this is, you know what? I don't remember the name of the street, even though I know. Let's see, they got a sign. Yeah, First Street. Okay. So there's a little way you can get up on the First Street, uphill coming out. And on occasion, I've taken it right here to the left. There's a little limestone driveway, and that'll bring you to the levee right up there. But if you're on a certain bike with certain kind of tires, you might not want to do that. How long does the festival continue? Until 9. And today's the last day? Yep. Okay, thank you. Now I'm sorry, it's packed out here, but with it being packed, you still don't have as many pedestrians as you had yesterday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday isn't as packed as it was Friday and Saturday, but everybody either walking far or they're trying to find a parking spot to come to the festival. And I'm actually about to go do my 20-mile ride for the third day in a row, but I'm waiting for my boy to get here. I'm waiting for him to get here before we go do what we got to do. But I'm gonna try to get in through there, but I may go around. No, I might come back out. Yeah, I'm gonna come back out here to get in. Yep. And if this street looks familiar, it should, because I came down this street earlier. And I will warn you, some of the streets in Gretna are one way. They are one way, so just something to keep in mind when you're traversing down here via automobile. Yep, we're gonna go back around and through. And I don't know if they're gonna charge me money to go through, but I'm gonna try to just go through and show y'all a little bit of this. Now my boy that's coming, I don't know, but he's gonna have to park on the street somewhere. And then once he parks, he'll be able to ride and we'll be able to go up the levee and start riding. So I did not upload the video yet. But the ride yesterday took me an hour and 37 minutes. The ride the day before was an hour and 57 minutes. And I'm hoping to do the ride in at least, well, I got my camera with me. So if I could get it sub 2 hours, I'd be happy with that. But also, my boy, he has one of those electric bicycles. And so with that electric bicycle, he kind of goes a little fast and stuff like that. And so, so I'm going to possibly use more energy to try to compete with him. That was a joke. You'd have to watch my video from yesterday when I finally am able to upload it, where I talk about competing. But so I'm gonna stop recording right here. I'm sorry I couldn't get more footage, but that's all I could do, because if I try to go through the barrier right there, it may cause a little issue, and I don't want to deal with no trouble. But if I sit here long enough, I might just go through it and then just turn around and come on back out. Because it looks like the cop that's right there, nobody is stopping to check anything necessarily. So let's see. We'll try that. We'll try that. Now, if the camera frame looks weird, that's only because sometimes, depending on how high I hold the camera up, it will affect where the vantage point is being focused at. So just something to keep in mind with that. That's what I should have did and went on top of the levee. And then that way I could have rode a little bit. Backside, man, backside. Or not. Yes, you know how that goes. So. But this sucker is packed. Okay, so that's how you pay. You pay through this side, and that gives you permission to get into the grounds. And then I guess, yep. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm going back this way. I'm about to get on the levee and go ride like I've been doing. Yes, ma'am. That's why I said I'm turning back and going that way. Appreciate you. All right. Thank you. But I am a resident too. Yeah. It, it always amazes me at how people do their job. You know, I'm always amazed by that. And look, we need them. We need them, whether you like it or not. We need them. You know, but that's how it goes. How you doing? That's how it goes. You know. And to my point earlier, the only fight you win is the one you don't have. So, to me, for her to come up to me while I'm stopped on my bike and ask me if I'm a resident and all that other good stuff, it's like, that is mentally draining. You know, you got 9,000 cops out here, and the security guard is ready to enforce the law. You know, of course I'm a resident. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't a resident. But at the same time, she has a job to do. She's got to earn that hot dog she's eating, and I'm all about that. You know, but I'm gonna stop this video right here so I can regroup and figure out what's coming up next. So just stay tuned.